We are at the Nissan Canton Assembly Plant in Canton, Mississippi. This facility is approximately 3 million square feet in size. The facility is served by a cooling tower chiller system consisting of 6 cooling towers and 10 chillers, totaling about 25 tons of total cooling capacity. ElectroCell is here to start up and commission 2 EC6000 systems which will operate in a side stream operation. The purpose of the ElectroCell systems is to increase the efficiency of the chillers by enhancing the heat transfer capability of the system's return water. The systems will first micro-cleanse the water, eliminating most suspended particles down to 1 micron in size. The systems will also create a static field in the water, which will break down its natural laminar flow. The resultant more powerful flow will continuously clean fouling and scaling from pipe walls and will increase the effective amount of water that is participating in the heat exchange. The impact of ElectroCell system will allow the chillers to operate more efficiently. The increased efficiency will lead to significant energy cost reduction, shrinking of the system's carbon footprint, and conservation of millions of gallons of water each year. Both of the EC6000 systems have been pre-installed prior to ElectroCell's arrival in Canton. The first step in the startup process is to carefully inspect the equipment to assure that there was no damage during shipment. The systems are then inspected for leaks, electrical input voltage and amperage are checked, pump rotation and direction are tested, water flow is balanced to assure optimal gallons per minute, and conductivity set points are checked and established. Finally, all of these items and more are recorded on the startup check sheet. ElectroCell's side stream operation allows for water treatment at a slower pace. This way, about 1% of the mainstream water will be treated at a time, with all of it treated over a 24-hour period. As you can see here, hot taps have been created into the main water flow, with smaller pipes now in place to allow water to flow properly through the side stream. The control box is located on the front of the system for easy access. This box displays and sends information on flow rates and other information both to the building automation system and remotely back to ElectroCell for monitoring as needed. The operation of this display and control system is thoroughly checked during the startup process. After the ElectroCell systems are started up and running for about an hour, an initial water sample is collected in a 5-gallon bucket. This will be a baseline sample that will be used for a visual comparison test the next day. The clear baseline water will be compared to sediment collected in a static mixer after a 24-hour run period. The point of this test is to see how much sediment will be collected in the first 24 hours of running, if any. The initial bucket sample looks pretty clear, with little or no actual indication of contamination. Let's see what tomorrow will bring. It's now an hour after startup. Both systems are running at intended settings. Flow rates are satisfactory, no evidence of leaks anywhere, displays are operating properly, and water samples have been collected. ElectroCell has reviewed the operation of each system with Nissan, and both parties are satisfied that all is complete for now. We'll be back tomorrow for more checks after 24 hours of running, and we will open a static mixer for the visual test to see if any contaminants have been collected. For purposes of review, ElectroCell removes suspended particles from water by charging the water, causing suspended particles to attract to each other, grow to a critical mass, then precipitate out of the water into static mixers. Here we see a static mixer from one of the Canton ElectroCell systems being cleaned out after 24 hours of initial operation. This procedure is recommended every 6 weeks or so. Most residue is flushed daily to drain with regular system purge cycles. The water you see is being collected in a 5-gallon bucket for direct comparison to the baseline sample, which was optically clear. The visual evidence of contamination is there to see and will be confirmed in later weeks by scientific particle count analysis. What you are seeing is an electrode from one of the Nissan Canton ElectroCell systems after 24 hours of operation. The electrode is being examined by Nissan facility staff. The black particles are metal filings from Canton water that were attracted by the electrode. This is further evidence of suspended particle removal by ElectroCell and the potential for future enhancement of Canton's water. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.